Kia ora, haere mai. Welcome, welcome. I'm Guru, and this is my public test round State of Decay 2 Green Zone to Lethal Zone playthrough. So the idea here is to play all of the levels from Green Zone up to Lethal Zone and try them out and see how the new changes impact on the playstyle for each of the levels. I'm just going to take a random map because we're starting on green. So I'm a Lethal Zone player, and I'd originally started a Lethal Zone beta playthrough, but what I was a bit scared of doing is starting a Lethal Zone experimentation with the public test realm and it degenerating into a survival playthrough. Whereas if I go from green to lethal, we can test out a whole lot of things. I might get some friends to jump in. We'll try some multiplayer functionality. We'll take some notes as we go along. I want to see your chat. I want to see your ideas. That even as an Xbox player, if you're watching this and you see something that you would like to see in the beta, or you see something which is an issue, let me know and I will pass it on to them through this beta on your behalf. So yeah, you can be part of the development of State of Decay 2. Awesome. So we're just going to take the first 3 people we got. Yes. And jump straight into it, onto a random map. Green Zone, Mega Valley. Well, it doesn't get any...
And we're empty again.
Thank you.
So, whose turn is it to find more?
Doesn't get any easier than that, I guess. And I am Trinidad. Cool name. And in the group we have Raphael, a woodcutter, and a coffee connoisseur. Okay, making coffee. So these are the cool things. So the skills they've done, minus 25% fatigue severity, and see how it says in the brackets there, community? I think this is one of the skills where they've changed it. So this might have been a fatigue severity bonus that may have applied to a single character, which now applies across your entire community. And hygiene and sewing and skills like that are also being treated the same to varying degrees. So it'll be cool to test them out and see whether they're OP or nerfed or just a bit meh. We'll see how it goes. So we've got Maria. She's a good old trusty mechanic. Tells bad jokes. I'm looking forward to hearing some of those. And we've got PC Gamer and Plane Crash Survivor. Wow, I don't know what Plane Crash Survivor would give you, but to me it would give you a lot of survival fortitude. You can live through that, you can live through anything. So let's just get straight into it.
If we're gonna clean out this area, we could use a base of operations.
This guy's a pro.
I want a real bed. Let's get a place with real beds.
I know just the place. Actually, because it's Green Zone, let's just check that it's yeah, it's out of gas. Oh, the car's in one piece, so that's not too bad. Oh, it's a crawling zombie. I thought that was a feral for a moment. I was thinking, jeepers, steady on. So from the last time that I played a bit of beta, which was about 3 and a bit hours maybe of Lethal Zone, I noticed there were a few glitches, and I saw a few glitches and issues on other people's playthroughs as well. One of them was being able to move stuff directly from your stash into the base. I noticed that when trading, if you wanted to buy only 1 or 2 of a stack that the trader has or the enclave has, that you couldn't buy just the one. You had to buy them all. And there were a few others out there as well, which may come to me. Hopefully as I discover them on the way through, we'll bring them up and chat about them. So Green Zone, just for reference, is, you know, I've gone with a single survivor and pretty much speedrun it before. but this is not going to be the intent of this one. So if you see me taking my time on GreenZone, don't take that as being evidence that I'm a crap player, although I'm a mediocre player, thank you. So I demand some respect, but not a hell of a lot.
This might take some effort.
Now let's just
Okay,
test.
I'm here and I'm getting started.
Ah, locked from the other side too. But not to that guy.
With
Okay,
a
what
little
are the
elbow
chances?
grease, this could be a great place to stay.
There's a screamer in here? No. Four of the
This place
six.
doesn't look so bad.
All right then. Once we claim this place, it's officially ours.
That's just what I was thinking.
Let's move into our first base. I was actually thinking about doing a green zone to lethal zone run through on the beta, which I might do afterwards as a survival challenge. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. First of all, we'll pop some. Oh, that's not a good start. Stuck. All right. That was quite a long wait time. Nice. Will he get stuck also? Probably not, because there's no umbrella. We'll jump back into our original starting character. Let's have a look at the map. So on GreenZone, of course, you get to see all of the plague hearts on the map. That's just standard for GreenZone. So we can see the source of the plague territories, or plague fog, as I call it, possibly to Undead Labs' dismay, because I like to call it territories. So when we get up to the higher levels, what we find is that we don't actually see where the plague hearts are. All we can see is where the territory is. You can take educated guesses, but we don't have quite the visibility that we do when we start in GreenZone. So some materials, eh? Let's do that. But first, I'm just going to pop next door.
Be back in a bit.
And grab a fuel ruck if there's one here.
This would make a great outpost.
Now, they say that nearly all the time. And I think that's one of the things they may adjust the AI on, is how often the character will say something's a good idea. Because let's face it, we've all been new players once and we've believed them. And it's not necessarily true.
Ooh, this could come in handy.
So what do we want to test on GreenZone? I think what we want to test is test out some of the missions. We'll test out some trading. We'll try and recruit some people if they've got interesting skills. We'll test out the combat. I've heard acrobatics has had a bit of a refresh, so that's a definite possibility. We'll test out what we can, just as playing through at a fairly decent pace, but not speed running.
This is looking good so far.
I'm hoping this can actually be useful to any old green player if you want to see a way of approaching it. Fast search.
This job is complete.
So cool.
Those are quite cool, actually. So, this is a tin-roofed warehouse. The outpost can be claimed. It will give a permanent safe area. Materials collection can be upgraded. Can you upgrade it to learn craftsmanship? And it costs 150, and I have 230, and I can outpost it. So, why don't we do that? So what are the costs here? Ah, that's right, we've got this stuff to do too. Forgot all about it. Good idea to get onto that early too, guys, because you get a facility. Oh. Right. That's interesting. I'm not sure. Yeah, usually you get a bonus when you move into a base for the first time, like 100% build action speed. And not just because of morale, just because it's the first base, but we don't seem to have that at the moment. I'm not sure why that is. Whether it's because I took too long. Okay, let's claim it.
Mission accomplished. The outpost is secure.
So we get these two options to open the outpost or supply locker. Let's open the outpost. Gives us +1 materials per day. That's pretty standard. We're going to upgrade it for 2 materials and 163 influence, which is an interesting amount. Almost always get a gun in this area. Usually a 9mm. Got some ammo.
So that was a big loud fail.
That was a big loud fail. Now what are the consequences? Here she comes. Oh no, this is a totally new zombie. Drop its back. I was kind of hoping we might find a toolkit in there, but it wasn't to be.
I could use a break. Time to get building. Either a workshop or an infirmary would be a good place to start.
Someone who's used to the lethal zone or modded, that's a huge amount. So we've got some options. So let's see. 3 for a workshop, 2 for an infirmary. So the infirmary is actually even a little bit cheaper in green. Interesting. Garden 4. So they're not just all the same anymore. I'm not sure if they were originally. Rain collector. Yeah. 4. Generator. Yeah, well.
I'm glad we've already got a start on building this base up into something real.
And wow, we can build a lot.
Hey, you mind sending a little help this way?
On my way.
Build a watchtower too. Let's build a watchtower and see what it does. Not because we particularly need one, but
hang in there.
Just because. We'll give her a gun. Put the stuff in loot. Gremlin. Alright, the first mission's popped, so that's cool. We know where we've got an ammo rack.
Life here will be a lot better now that this is done.
We might get lucky. The toolkit, and then we can
No more zombies.
get our car
Can't
going.
complain. Well, beggars can't be choosers.
Materials.
Zombies attracted, check.
Be alright. Gardening book. I tell you what, not too many failures in the old bar searching department. I don't know whether that's a GreenZone aspect or not.
Too loud. Danger now.
Down.
It's down, not out.
Right, so now that we have some more materials, how much to upgrade chems for that, which we don't have. 5 for that, but that's not what we're going to do. We're going to look at upgrading this. We'll see what we get when we do that. Anything special? They're the same weight. They're the same weight. Tacky hawk. Looks like a better weapon than a pipe, doesn't it? Mystery. Pretty sure all these guys have skills, right? Yeah, they do. No toolkit though. Someone's probably screaming at the screen now saying, "There's always one in this spot." Now that's cool. It says remaining resources ammo. So I've searched it all, but I've left the ruck behind. But I did search the container that it was in. So it is telling me that there's still ammo there. And I'm pretty sure that in the non-beta, in vanilla, it doesn't do that. It lets you forget about them. It'd be cool if you could, because you've got a waypoint that you can move around. It'd be good if you could actually know what happens. Yeah, abandoned military stash. There we go. It'd be good if you could leave multiple waypoints or markers. You know, put down a little flag. It doesn't even have to be a waypoint that appears on the list, just a map marker. But I guess, you know, considering all the size of the lab, and this feels totally like a console port, you know, made for console much more than PC. they figured they wouldn't need to. It'd be interesting to see what they come up with that, because I'm sure it's been in someone's feedback. We can get some meds if we need meds. We don't, and that's the resources I've got now is close to what I truck with in lethal, to be honest, most of the time. So I'm kind of comfortable with that. So I think we need to head down into the plague territory area and see what we can find. So let's do that. See what happens when we do that. Some zombies over there minding their own business.
Yeah, I'm guessing there's a plague horde not too far away.
So we're in the territory now. In fact, we're just on the fringes of it there. And we can see we've got kind of red cloud mist. Seems to have thinned out a little bit, but okay. We'll just search in here, because often you can get chemicals from these sorts of places. There we go. They're heavy, but...
Great, noise brought them right to me.
Oh, and there's a plague sample. We'll be needing that. And a fuel can. Cool, cool. So I'm guessing that, yep, there's a container. It's right at the top. I won't give you the gratuitous butt shot. Instead, scan our surrounds and admire the effort that's been put into this.
This will totally help us out.
Well, more pistols, more ammo, and fire machete and painkillers. That's pretty awesome. And parts. I can do that too. I really should jump off this at some stage just to see what sort of damage I take. Maybe we'll do that a bit later. Alright. Now we do need another outpost so I can drop all this crap off. 147. It's probably not quite enough. Wow, plague hearts, plague samples dropping like flies. Okay, where are our buddies? So they're there. We can see Peddler's Barbecue. Hey, this is different. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah, see how it says site may contain the food? That's what I wish they did with the plague hearts. It says it rewards. Potential home base can be claimed. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah, that one. Right. Okay. So it's, okay. So it's actually localized. The plague heart reward messages are localized. See, if we're down here, we won't get that. Control buildings can be claimed. And it'll give me an ammo rucksack. Wouldn't be telling me that, I don't think. But this one tells me the potential home base can be claimed, so that's great. It's talking about that. Controlled buildings can be claimed. All the ones around us. Gives plague samples, gives a food ruck in 200. So that's just in a house. So Unless the ruck is tied to the actual building location. Yeah, see? Safe house. I don't think it should be telling you what the ruck is until you go and investigate Plague Heart. But I've given that feedback already. Bullets.
There's no room for that.
Where are our buddies? Oh, it's a big old icon.
How are you?
I am great.
With these plague samples, I can make something that'll cure blood plague if one of us gets infected.
Ooh, 500.
We're happy to share
influence.
the recipe if you need it.
That's a
Thanks,
lot.
you rock.
Be safe.
See, now normally.
How are you?
Let's make a deal here.
Yeah,
a
sure.
pain tank. Must be on the ground somewhere. Oh, it's on my back. We might be lucky and find a car.
Hey, I've got some news for you. Destroying plague hearts is a dirty job. But what other choice do we have?
You got it.
So already my gameplay has been changed. Because this is a point where I would probably pop up an outpost somewhere around here so that I could loot all this area and then use the outpost to raid the plague heart. But I can't because the plague heart's plague territory, so we have to get rid of that. And even the secluded shack, not that can be outpost, is within the circle. So that makes things a little trickier.
Look what I found.
Oh, that's good work. I'm using the bold strategy of... Wow, takes a lot to get one of those down. So yeah, I'm loving the particular effects. I'm loving the fog. And when night comes, that actually, it almost acts like a weak smoke grenade at times. And it's really easy to lose your bearings because you lose sight of your landmarks. You really got to keep your wits about you. You'll see I don't use the mini-map. That's just personal choice. I imagine people who use a mini-map will use it even more with the, or rely on it more with the plague territories because of just how it conceals you
That's good for
and
now.
impacts your vision at night. Right, so did we see a car? Yep, but it's busted. Okay, we might just beat this play card up. You see, in vanilla, the strategy here would be to just walk into this cattle homestead next door, and that would that would create a little safe zone, but it's not even doing that. So you really can't cut down on its spawns with any great ease.
Ugh, I taste blood in my mouth.
Alright, so we hear them spawn in. Let's see. Ooh, ambush zombies. Oh, wow. I love those effects. Listen to it. It is angry.
I'm barely even hurting this thing.
He's in pain. See what comes running. To be fair, I'm not expecting a lot from a GreenZone Baker.
This could take forever. I think it's hurting.
Here's one. You. Listen to it. It cries when it's hurt. Almost feel sorry for it. Almost. I think they killed the guy who broke through the window too. Yeah, there we go. So what does that do? Look at that. So that releases all the zone. So this said I'd get a food rock out of this, didn't it? And there it is. Don't think it needs to really tell me that, you know? I'd survive without that knowledge. But we are just, you know, nitpicking, maybe? Maybe it can be linked to the difficulty level, or I like the idea from Black Tridog to force you to go and scout it out before you know what ruck it's got in it. I think it should be tied to the building, and then you can not assume, but have a good idea about it. So where shall we set up our outpost? What should we get? Probably check our everything. So meds would be quite good. Let's just take care of this.
Area's clear of the living dead.
Alright.
Outpost secure and ready to go.
Oh, that's got a break on it. Nice one. Okie dokie.
I guess that's worth something. Ooh, check this out.
That's quite good. It might give us a... I know we have to upgrade that, so we do that. Wow.
This place is officially searched.
We'll go. I'm disorientated within my own outpost. Alright, so the next best thing I have to going back to base here is just dumping rucks in the back of this car, which hopefully will get a find a toolkit in. Wow, it's already got a lot of stuff in it. I often do that, and sometimes I forget. Search everything, guys. Especially if you're a new player. Search everything. Don't fast search it like I'm doing. I'm only doing that because I've played this game quite a bit. If you're a GreenZone or a new player, don't do it. It's a bad habit. Right, So we'll pick up my chems. Yeah, oh yeah, note to new players as well. You can come up to a fence and jump over it. Or you... Ooh. Or you can just sprint up to it and it'll automatically jump over. Or if you're really good, you can jump early and kind of spring over it. Takes a bit of timing, but you can get that down. It's a good skill to have. But I must say that... Oops. Use that even though I don't like those.
That
straight up
was kind of loud.
Sprint over it's pretty,
Seems clear,
pretty
though.
good too.
That's pretty heavy.
Yeah. We
Safe
haven't
and
really
sound. No more zombies.
Wow, we're just finding everything here. Could be a toolkit,
I don't think there's anything left to find.
but it is not.
That's terrific.
Look at a reference book. So we're dropping mods in my mods in my base now. That's pretty cool. I might try out the beetle mallet. Oh no, it's a brick hammer. I thought it was a beetle mallet. Oh, the brick hammer is just awesome. It's a heavy weapon, but it only weighs 8 pounds. And what are its stats? Yeah, look at the impact, the knockdown, lethality. It's not particularly durable, but in terms of being a weapon that's effective against plague hearts, and zombies, can't go wrong really. Grab the other stuff. So I didn't really wait till it was nightfall to look at the plague territory. Oh, we want that stuff, don't we? We've got a reasonable chance of finding a toolkit in here.
That's pretty heavy.
Instead, all we're finding is more rucksacks.
I think we should visit the neighbors and share some of our loot.
Yeah, that would be a good idea too. I can trade with those guys. And they might have a toolkit. Running. Alright. Now let's check it out. Cardio. Marathon backpacking. I think marathon. Sprint. Peak severity. Yep. Okay, cool. Oh, already. Look at that. Look how slow my stamina is going down. Sprint for days. And we may as well get the food rack, whack that in there, go to the enclave, trade with them, see if we can get a toolkit, and get all that beautiful stash back to base. Have I already done that? That was silly. What am I here for? Yeah, that's the one. I knew there was a ruck. There was a ruck. clear night. Get lucky. Okay, fine.
Zombies attracted, check.
Yes, there we go. Oh, too fast for me. Got the timing all wrong. Thing is, we're over here.
Hey there. Make yourself at home.
I am. I'm looting your stuff.
So much for not attracting zombies.
Fuck. That was loud. See what happens. Nothing. Fair enough. Unsuppressed pistol. Alright, some gas in. I think I have to repair it first. Cool, so the Hellion's actually an upgraded vehicle already, so we're done. We don't even have to worry about the other one. And struggling to find where to put the gas in. There we go. Wait, let's go. Knock it back before she's gone. I'll check when I jump out though, that might be a graphics glitch. She's not in the best shape. The whole time I had someone back at base who's actually got mechanics. We need to upgrade that circuitry. Okay. Ah, that's right.
I'm back.
Hey, compadre.
Right. So, see about this base. 2 beds, so we've got plenty of beds. Yeah, 14 seconds away. Takes 2 labor, so that's all good. Keep doing that. Put in our signal antenna. So in the infirmary, what can we do? We've got... Ah! Put her in. Okay, what's Trinidad? Trader friend in need. Yep, sure, we'll do that mission.
We should touch base real quick.
Morale empowered. Where's that coming from? Ah, the play cart kill. Yep. And plus 15 for... That's all good. So we've got +1 outpost, so we can try looking at another outpost. So from here we just need labor for, and then we can see what that one will give us. These guys allied yet? No, they're not. Got a watchtower we absolutely don't need. But hey, if you're just starting, I would never tell you not to build a watchtower.
All right, listen, we need to toughen up or we're all dead.
Okay. Place we can go. Where he can learn my name. We'll get a bit of backpack. And can we build plague cures already? We can. We have loads of those. Someone might ask for plague samples, so medical help. Get home. Who's infected or afflicted with blood plague? Example 3. Do I not have enough anymore? Yeah, I've got enough. Why was it giving me that? Must be at home base. No, can't be used to survive, has no injuries, trauma. Oh, I see. Yeah. Here's our primary care. We've changed the icons. That's what they've done. So if we have primary care, knowledge of medicine, boost injury and trauma recovery, boost infection. So those are pretty standard, but they've changed the icon on primary care. Right. Anyway, is there any crap we want to sell? Not really. But we'll go. We've got a lot of influence, so we'll just go see what he wants. We'll chuck a can of gas in the back. No, the car's not in the best shape, even though I repaired it. Sounding pretty munted.
Hello there. Shall we discuss a proposal I have? In person would be best.
Wow. If there's 2 of them, this could be like network or something. Wow, that's a decent amount of zombies. Right, what do they want? Okay. Well, before we trade, we might.
I just told the Zeds right where to find me. Ooh,
Right,
this could come in
greens.
handy. Okay.
What's up?
Let's trade.
All right.
Okay, what have they got? Not a lot. They've got a gun. Pretty sure everyone's got guns back at base. We don't need a hunter's model. No, just no. Just no. I'll take a portable gen, you know, just because I'm all this way. Right. We don't have a food outpost, do we? So why don't we make this an outpost? Requirements not met. One outpost. Got 2 available. Trade for any reason. Okay.
Staying safe out there?
What do you have to trade?
All right.
Here we go.
We've made good partners. I think they'll give us better prices in the future. And trade is the key to our survival.
Sounds like I got a trader leader.
Sorry, but I'm not sure this is a good idea.
Good to see you alive.
What do you have to trade?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Good to see you.
Let's trade.
Yeah, sure.
Don't need it, but I'm buying it. Oops. Right. We should probably just pop something up here. Where's food? Food's up there, I think. That's food. Wow. Here's our workshop. So we should be able to build toolkits.
Say, you want to be a good neighbor and come help us out with this?
I've finished our new outpost.
Okay. Sorry, getting a bit fiddly with the mouse. My apologies.
Nothing else to find here.
We have a lot of food.
Okay, this stuff is heavy.
Pop this stuff in. So we can build crossbows with enough parts. We don't have enough parts. Wild. Okay, so so this place gives us 1 meds, 1 materials, and 1.5 food per day. So I'm not sure how much food we use a day, and I was eating 1.5 a day. So it's enough to cover those. So I think when we move, all 3 of them. Okay. So we're actually growing food now with that 1 outpost. And so I think we'll upgrade Meds outpost. So one of the things that I think Undead Labs were aiming for with the plague territories and the outposts being released at the same
Looks
time
like we're safe for now.
is that while it's more difficult to have
Yep, they
outreaching
definitely heard
outposts,
that. Whew, this is a
what
lot of stuff to
nice.
carry.
and the ability to upgrade your outpost and produce more resources from them means that you need fewer quantity if you can improve their quality by upgrading. haven't quite tested all of that out yet. So we'll see if we can do that. So first
Stay
of
put.
all,
I'm headed over there now.
these guys want some of my plague samples. Just run them over. On foot. Oh, I wander off into the plague territory.
Hello over there.
Hello.
Good to see
Here
you.
you
Thanks,
go.
kid.
Sure thing.
Now they're providing
See you
overflow
soon, yeah.
barracks. 6.
Hey.
Wow, we can pile a lot of people into there. So music. I wonder what music would give you.
How are you?
Gunsling, resourcefulness already. Jesus, Geronimo. He's a man.
Hey, how's it going?
And chemistry, which is pretty much the #1 skill in State of Decay 2. It just is. Chemistry is just the bee's knees. With chemistry, you get pharmacology and munitions. Munitions is the big one. On the harder difficulty levels. But seeing as I don't think we're going to have too much of a
Good to see ya.
resourcing issue, I'm going to recruit Geronimo.
I'm sure your friends are very nice, but wouldn't you be better off with us?
And with me, buddy.
Hey, I see a friendly face.
Oh, hey.
Ah, he's the one with the crossbow. Perfect. Oh, I found you a better weapon. He's got pocket. Of course, from the resourcefulness. Wow, he's a really good hire early on. I wonder if it's a light crossbow. Oh, I forgot to trade the 20-year-old bottle of scotch. Never mind. 78. Now we can produce our toolkit. And use it. Oh, we already had one. Okay, well.
Did you ever just drive out to look at wildflowers? Lie around, maybe picnic? Still some of my best memories. We should do that. Once the area's clear, we can spare a day.
Worked at Tartan Mart. Crossbow hunter. That's where his resourcefulness must come from. Social butterfly. Loves the outdoors. Resourcefulness and gunslinging. Snap. I always forget to use gunslinging.
Yes?
Is it a light crossbow? It is a light crossbow.
What's happening?
Let's see. Oops.
Yes? What's happening?
I'm right behind
Yeah,
you.
good question. What is happening? What am I doing? We are not being a gardener. Oh, we've already got chemistry, so we could give him chemistry. But I didn't want to do that. I want to learn from the med outpost is what I want to do. So we will load this guy up. When I say load this guy up. Hey, 22. 22 light bulbs. Old stack size was 20. He's got 22. I wonder if it's because he's got
What's on your mind?
Resourcefulness, rather. No, she can have it too. Sweet, that's good to know.
What's on your mind?
Right,
Take
see
care
you
of
later.
yourself.
See whether she makes it back alive. And let's go into... Oh, we've got an infestation. Yeah, let's go. No, did I grab a toolkit? Let's fix our car. It just sounds so bad. There we go. Cool. Did want to check that out at night. So we'll do that and then we'll take care of the infestations. Infestation. Now the last time I was in the beta, the infestations were popping up like crazy. But there didn't seem to be a lot of pacing to it. I literally heard them say...
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this might just clear up.
I need to help her out.
What's
Can I
up?
talk to her?
Feel like making yourself useful?
I'm
That's
right behind
correct.
you.
That wasn't great fighting, but... The fact that I could actually talk to her and enlist her, I don't know whether that's a new thing or not. So... Maybe it gets a bit thicker towards the plague heart. Let's try it out. I know where to go.
Look out. That zombie's got blood plague.
Yeah, GreenZone is just dropping plague samples all over the show. Yeah. Pretty real.
Okay,
Oh, he's keen.
time for a close encounter.
Heads up, incoming.
Very dangerous.
I don't think I'm hurting it very much.
Dead incoming all sides.
Yeah, see, now it's a little hard to see. And that,
Certainly handle yourself in a fight.
Tina influence. What for? That must be what you get for taking me out of ward, I guess.
It's damaged! The pressure!
So just to get... Okay. And we take the shotgun and that and that. Take samples.
Better not have to run carrying all this.
Okay. Yeah. Well, the plan was to go down and check it out, and you could see how it was you know, pretty murky and hard to see. Now I'm not going to do the bounty broker because I don't think there's been any changes to that, and to be honest, I don't really use it. Oh, I'm going cross country now, it appears. And I actually don't like having the bounties listed up the right hand side of my screen. If I could turn those off, I might actually do bounties, but no, let's face it, I wouldn't. But again, that's just personal choice. I like it to be more a survival game than an arcade game. You know. Great shot.
to rest.
Still a couple more, including the screamer. Quite tricky to find at night sometimes. That's pretty close. On the door.
3 minutes spotted. Better take it out quickly.
It's not. Oh, glad she was onto it. Alright, so that takes care of the infestation. Cool. I like the icons, they stand out a bit more.
Maybe we try being sneaky next time.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Outpost this place if I wanted it, but I don't.
Maybe we can trade this to someone.
29.
What's up?
Yeah, one of the benefits of having a follow-up.
How about we get
Honestly,
quiet?
on the lower levels, having a follower is, you know, is a good thing to do. Makes you very strong.
Time to move on.
All the way up. Well, all the way. I finished one playthrough on standard before I moved up to nightmare, and even on nightmare I would take a follower with me. In fact, I would really go without a follower, and I'd give them a decent gun and they would do most of the work for me. So
For the
much stuff.
record, I never liked turkey. The food, I mean. It's like chicken, only more work and more boring. As soon as I could, I cooked my own Thanksgiving meals. And I always made whatever I most wanted that day.
To do that. Who's our armored? Yes. Alright, kitchen. If we waste food, who cares? But we do want our crossbow bolts.
We can't keep this place in good shape without materials.
This is true. Oh, what's happened here? Oh, there they go.
What's up?
Alright.
It's time we chose a boss.
Is it? Already? Oh, yeah. Sure, why not? Nice one. And Geronimo. Still got him. Alright. How long have we been going here? Bit over an hour. So what we'll do is we'll just really quickly just run down here and use the book to turn him into a medical dude. Just see what that's like. So that's what we'll do, and then we'll call it an episode. A good habit to get into is this.
I've got to take care of
Because
my
you
health.
get influence, even if they've just got a tiny little bit, you get 15 influence, I think it is, for curing blood plague. Whether you use a blood plague cure or in the infirmary, either way, you get the crippling influence. And that adds up, you know, especially after a siege. If you've got a level 2 or 3 infirmary and you chuck 3 people in there, that's 45 influence for free. Okay. So we open Outpost and we can use this book for 138. There we go. And it doesn't kick me out. And I think I can keep using it.
Listeners in the vicinity of
Wow.
Bozeman Pass, this is your final warning to clear out.
Now we're out of influence.
Operation Drawbridge will create a choke point through the mountains.
Oof.
A mighty wall between us and the Zeds.
But I've maxed out.
I hope whatever they're planning works and makes a difference.
GreenZone, it really doesn't matter. Earlier levels I go with surgery because you're not running into too many plague freaks. Pathology at the harder levels. Lethal, definitely pathology, because you need to combat the plague cure. So it's been a while. Go with surgery. Medicine, surgery, and offers medical advice via the radio. Costs 150. Oh, what's the independence back? Oh, I can get all this stuff, can I? Why can I get all this stuff? Gosh. I haven't actually used any of that ever.
I'm feeling a lot better now.
Yeah, there are just some areas of this game where I just haven't explored at all. But the upshot of that, or the upside of that, is I'm always discovering new things, even still. Got a special weapons case.
Sweet.
Sell PPK. Oh, that's pretty good. Suppressor. Nice. We'll have to test that out. Alright, here's the test. Do we max out at 30 or do we go higher? We max out at 30.
our stuff to stay safe if we don't have enough storage.
Cool, so crossbow bolts are the same as bullets now. 30 per equipment slot. Good to know. Cool, alright, well, we've done a few things. We've discovered a few things. I just died for some reason. So that's pretty interesting. Don't need those. He can be Mr. Crossbow Man. Makes sense, seeing that he's got resourcefulness and all. He's never going to run out of
I think we're
those.
getting the hang of all this.
In fact, I'm going to put some back in.
Aunt who lived somewhere
just in
around
case we
here
find
and
some more.
fancied herself a survivalist. I wonder if she made it this long.
And we'll grab Raphael. Oh, he's cooking up a feed for us, which is nice. We'll just give him some stuff. So when we jump back in, we can keep on trucking. So where what happened to our gun? Our little PPK. What's this model? Alright, so you can see we've got a few issues. Did I not empty his stuff out? I thought I did. Possible I put it all back in the car by pushing the wrong button. Wow, pro player. Never said I was. Yeah, that's what I did. I do that a lot, eh? Keep my head examined. Here we go.
Huh. I don't remember
Cool.
what ice cream
Well,
tastes like.
yeah, we explored some plague territories, we found out that the vault ammo stacks are bigger, which is good. And we had a bit of a run round, which was fun. What was that place? Yeah, good enough.
I hear you're up for trading. I've
And
got
we
blood
used the
plague,
book.
it won't last, but I've got good stuff here.
We've
Come by if you
upgraded
can.
to level 2s for
should
2 of
find
our
more
outposts,
people to join
and we'll
us
get
and
some more
help us around
materials. And what we'll do is we'll see what level 3 outposts will give us. So cool. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it informative as well as entertaining. If you're a GreenZone player or a new player, let me know in the chat, and I can give some more new player tips. Be always happy to help out. But apart from that, we'll just keep on trucking along, and we'll see how the game changes as we go up through the difficulty levels, as we come up against the obstacles presented in beta versus the vanilla version. Hope to catch you then for the next one. Ka kite. Stay strong. Bye for now.